So guys, in the last video we have validated our form and still there is a small error in the validation. The first thing we miss is that we did not specify the maximum upload for the user. Okay, so we need to specify that. And if you guys want to upload a maximum size file, then you have to make changes into your php.in file so that you can upload a maximum size file. However, ringtone are always in a small size, so I request you to upload a small size kilobyte size ringtone. And if you Google as a ringtone, then you'll find a lot of website through which you can download ringtones, and then you can test in our own application. Okay, so let's go here. And first of all, a small change I want to do is that the memes type here we specify mp3. However, this does not Laravel does not know by this by mp3. Okay, so we need to write a different thing to make this to reflect that this is the mp3. So for that, Laravel will understand by writing mpga comma wab. So this means now mp3. Okay, now let's give the maximum size that user can upload this to file. So I'll give this as 2000 kilobyte. Okay, so make sure that you remove mp3 and you write here again mpga comma wap. Okay, now another more thing is that if you go here in the ringtone, I want to have one more download field here so that I can track how many times that particular ringtone is downloaded later. Okay, so I can do that in two ways. So I can make one new migration file and add that particular field to ringtones, or I can again go and make changes to my migration file. So I think it's much easier to go and make a change to my migration file because we haven't created a ringtone app. We are in the beginning of our this application, so let's go here and let's make this. So I'll copy this and I'll paste here, and then this will be the download, and I'll make this default 0. So initially there is no download. Okay, increase by 1. Okay, so now let's migrate this. So I'll write PSP artisan migrate first. I'll write migrate first because if I write migrate, then it won't migrate because we have already migrated. So if I write migrate first, then it will remove all the existing table and remigrate. Now we have to do db seed as well because we have the category created and we want that category to be here. So now we have the download and we have categories and we have the user is still same thing. Okay, so now let's solve this. Now first thing here is we need to store this into our table, right, into our database, right? So let's go here and let's write a logic for that. So first here in the store method after validation, here I can write file name. I'll write file name. So file name equals to request file, and I'll use the has name, has as has name. So what this has name does is that it creates a file name, same like when you store the file in storage directory with the help of store method. If you have used store method before in a Laravel, and then you know how the file name will be created, right? So it will create in the same way like the store method does. So, okay, so we're getting file. So file is in our create.blade.php, and here in the route which is ringtone.store, and so file is we have the file here and it's here. You can see the name is file, so we are getting this. And make sure that you also provided in-type multi-part source form data because we are uploading the file. So, and we have done that already. So let's go here. So request file name. So it creates the file name, and I need a format. So formats is like mp3, right? So we have to get the format. So I'll write here request a file, and then I can get a get client original extension to get the file extension. Okay, so client get client ORGINL original EXTENSI1. So get client original extension, and similarly here size. So I can get this a request file and get size, SIZ size. So this gives the size of file that we are uploading here. And now I'll move this file into the folder in public, so request, and then I'll write file, and I have a mob and public public underscore path, PATS path, and here I'll write audio, audio, and here will be the file name. Now I'll go here, and in the public here I'll make the audio folder. So in the public directory here, let me make the audio folder, audio. Okay, this is done. Now we need to store data into the tables, right? So let's go here in the ringtone, and here in the ringtone, and we need to specify here protected guarded. So protected, protected, guarded, guarded, and then we'll write this. So protected, guarded, and let's go to ringtone controller, and now we store everything in the ringtone controller. And we use, I'll make this ringtone variable and instantiate a new ringtone, arrange the ringtone, and make sure you import the ringtone on the top of the class. And here I'll write the ringtone title, and here I'll write request get title, title, and ringtone I have the slug. So to get the slug, and to get a slug we need to write str. We can write str slu slug, but to write str slug you need to specify a string str here. So you can go in the top of page and just write this line: use illuminate slash support slash str. Okay, and make sure you have also use app slash ringtone. So if you have this, then we can use str here now. So str slug, and then we're getting slug from the title. So I'll copy this and paste here. Okay, and ringtone, we have the description, and we're getting this as request get description. Okay, and similarly we have the category. So request, we have category underscore id, and we're getting that from the form as a request category. Request get category, category. Now the things we have is the, sorry, this is not a request, this is the ringtone, and now we have ringtone, and then we have the format, and this is dollar format, which is above here, you can see. So format, and we have the ringtone, and we have the size, which is dollar size, and similarly we have the, so let's see what we have now. So if you go here and if I refresh this, so if I go to ringtones, so we have title, description, slug. Now we have the file. So we specify the format and size. Now we need file, and we don't need download here because we only store the value of download when you download it. So that's why we make this as nullable, so that we can store this data, store all things without providing download value. So now here ringtone, and then file, and then here will be the file name. Okay, and finally we'll save this ringtone save, and return back, and write return redirect back with the message, 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 and the message is ringtone created, created, success, fully. So ringtone created successfully. Okay, and let's go in the create.play.php, and then we'll display the plus message here within the within the cool md up just after the cool md. It's so here if session 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 has message 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 and end if here, and here will display the message. Div class clss class lot and success, and close this div here, and then here we'll get the message. So write session get message, get here message message. So now let's go here, and now everything's look fine, and let's try this. So if I go here and let me refresh this, and I'll give this is first ringtone, orange ringtone, and I'll give description as description, and I'll choose the file. So I have the sound here and I have the 3 ringtone here, so I'll choose one of this ringtone, and you can see the size of the file. This is 165, this is 465 and 25. So you have to upload a very small size file, and if you want to upload a high size file, then you have to make changes into php.ini file. You have to increase the size in the max upload section. Okay, so I choose this one, and then I'll submit this, and then it says get client original extension does not exist. So let's see this. So the problem is here is ORI, so I is missing here, is original. ORI is the enemy. Now it's so we fine, and let's go back and let's create. Alright, this is first ringtone, orange ringtone, and I'll copy this and I'll paste in the description as well, and I'll browse this file, and I have all ringtone here, and you can see the size is 165, 464 and this one, and their type of mp3. And if you want to upload the max size file more than this, then you have to make change into php.ini file, so you have to increase the limit of the file there. Okay, however ringtones are a little small in size, so we validated in our form as well, and we can able to upload like maximum of 2000 kilobyte. So I'm going to upload this one, and let's submit, and I have to choose this as well, so I'll choose one animals, and here are same, and here, and let's do and submit, and you can see here ringtone created successfully. And if you go here, and here is our first record, and this is the file. So if you use the hash name, and we get file in this form. Okay, so and the form is this. So great. So this was for this way guys, and I'll see you in the next video.